So guys, we are seeing some sort of a sell-off in the entire market, and it becomes very important for me to give you the Bitcoin update that you all have been waiting for. So in this video, I am going to decode price action on Bitcoin, and I will also talk about my price targets for the next month, because right now I am looking for a deeper retracement. And guys, if you miss out on this video, then you might be stuck on the wrong side of the trade, and that is something that I really do not want. So if that is something that gives you value, then make sure that you drop a like and hit the subscribe button. And now guys, let's get right into it. So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining in. Right now we have some sort of a correction going on almost everything out there. We have hype, which has been trending towards the upside for quite some time now, down 9%. Only TON is up and it is also breaking out. So we might just consider taking a look at the chart of TON at the end of this video. But this video is going to be detailed analysis about the Bitcoin chart. So let's get right into it. So right now we are seeing some sort of a movement towards the downside, as you can see right around here. And to give you the perspective of what we are looking at, we have some sort of an impulse towards the upside ever since we formed this low at around $74,500, which we absolutely nailed inside the premium channel, by the way. And right here we have a very nice structure towards the upside. We have 1, 2 inside of the yellow wave 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and inside of the white wave 3 we have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. All right, and after the yellow wave 3 we were always looking for wave 4 and a wave 5, which we actually got. So now the structure is complete, guys. What does that mean? This basically means that our 5-wave structure towards the upside has been completed. Now we are looking for a 3-wave move towards the downside, which is going to be your larger wave 1, 2, and then another move towards the upside, which is going to be your wave 3. Now, if this structure towards the downside ends up being a 5-waver instead of being a 3-waver like this, then guys, probabilities will really shift towards the fact that we might just be taking out this low eventually. But that is not the case right now. And so far, this structure really seems to be a lot more corrective than impulsive, and that is why I'm leaning towards the side that we are only looking for some sort of a wave 2, and then we look for higher prices, new all-time highs, and even an altcoin season, right? And now guys, it becomes very important for us to have a look at the price targets for your wave 2. So guys, right here I have a box on my chart, as you can see right around here, and this is basically your Fibonacci retracement from this high to the low right here. And we have our 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level sitting at $103,000, which is going to be your minimum level of retrace for a wave 2. There have been cases where wave 2 actually does not go even to the 236, which is your absolute minimum price target, by the way, but it is very rare, right? So I don't think that we are not going to be touching the 0.236, but again guys, anything is possible. We might just finish our structure towards the downside and ABC, and then we might just go higher without touching this level right here. So this is not a hard and fast rule, but of course the probabilities are very high that we are going to at least touch the 236. More so guys, you can even go all the way to the 382 as well as to the 0.5 Fibonacci level, and also to the 0.618, and your price targets are sitting at 97.6, 93.2 and $88,800. Now I have these two vertical lines on the chart as well. This is basically your trend-based Fibonacci time tool taken from this low to this high. So in this tool we are comparing the time taken for wave 1 compared to the time that it will take to form wave 2. Alright, and your absolute minimum time that it should be taking to form wave 2 sits at 9th of June. So there are high chances guys that your low actually forms after 9th of June. Alright, and your 1:1 trend-based Fib time level is sitting at 7th of July. Alright, so basically this is your box, your price targets as well as your time. So let's see how that actually develops. But now let's get right into this price action so that we can find some trades on the shorter time frame. So on the shorter time frame guys, we have a few scenarios. One has been already invalidated, which was a finished correction in which we have our wave A, B and C, in which case we had a very truncated wave C because the length of wave C was very small compared to the length of wave A. So naturally it had very low probabilities. But after that we were looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. But because we have taken this low right here, the low of wave 2, this has now been invalidated. Another scenario that we have, which is currently in play, is your sideways WXY. In this case guys, we have a nice move towards the downside, a 5-wave move, wave A, 3-wave move up, wave B, and another 5-wave move down, wave C. But again guys, because of the fact that your wave C length is very short compared to wave A, which is not generally the case, this entire scenario also has a little less probability. all right? But anyway, this is still in play because this has not yet been invalidated. So after this move towards the downside in wave C, this entire move becomes your 3-waver, which is your wave W, and then another move towards the upside in a 3-wave, which is your wave X, and then we are looking for our wave Y. Now, because of the fact that wave X actually retraced to the 0.7 Fibonacci retracement level from this low to this high right here, the probabilities for your wave Y to be a zigzag, a sharp move towards the downside, reduces significantly. That would mean that you have two of these scenarios. Either you are going to be creating some sort of a triangle in which we already have our wave A, and then we look for another 3-wave move towards the upside in wave B, another 3-wave move in wave C, another 3-wave in D, and another 3-wave in E. After that, we look for higher prices. Your wave Y ends right around here. All right. On the other hand, guys, your wave Y could also be a flat, in which case we already have a 3-wave move towards the downside. We are looking for another 3-wave move towards the upside, taking out this high right here at around $110,800. After that, we are going to take out this low, and then we have our wave Y formation. After that, we are looking for higher prices, taking out the all-time highs. All right. Now, guys, coming on to the most bearish case for Bitcoin in the shorter term, which is also aligning perfectly with our wave 2 retrace. But again, it will take a little bit of time, as I mentioned already, because right now it is only 28th of May. So we still have almost 2 weeks to form the low of wave 2. All right. So this could actually eventually develop into a larger pattern, and I'll show you how as well. So in this case, guys, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5-wave move towards the downside in your wave A, and then we have a 3-wave move in your wave B right here, and then we are again looking for another impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in your wave C. That would be end of your correction, right? But again, there is also a possibility, guys, that this entire move eventually converts into a W, X, and a Y, and that will take you all the way to 9th of June and beyond. But right now, guys, it is very early to call something like this, so I'm just going to be focusing on the price action in this region. So let's just get right into that. Now, guys, in this scenario, there is one problem, which is right around here, the 0.382. So if this is your wave 1, then your wave 2 did not retrace all the way to the 0.382 Fibonacci level. Let me just get rid of this. So after this low was formed, this was your last low. So from this low, you should have eventually gone up and touched the 0.382 Fibonacci level for your wave 2 formation right around here, which did not happen. But this is not an invalidation because we have already taken out this low, and this has been a pretty impulsive move. This is indeed feeling like some sort of a wave 3. Also, guys, if you have a look at the volume has been increasing, sell volume has been increasing in this move towards the downside. So naturally, we are expecting that this could be your wave 3. After that, we're looking for a move up in your wave 4. Now, wave 3 can end right here, or it can go a little bit lower because this could be just 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in your wave 3, and then we look for a 3-wave move up in your wave 4. That would be a good shorting opportunity as well for a wave 5, and I will share that information in the premium channel. So if you're interested, then make sure that you join it. This is going to be the first link in the description section below. Now, apart from that, guys, we have a few support and resistance levels on the chart. Let me just show them to you as well. Right here, you can see we have some support coming in this region between $107,200 to around $107,500. Below that, guys, we have further support at $106,000 and $106,500, and then below that we have the final support right now for this range sitting at $104,655. To the upside, we have these resistance levels, but right now, guys, we are definitely more interested in the movement towards the downside. So these are your support levels. You can basically copy that and put it on your chart as well if you're looking for some sort of a reaction. All right. Apart from that, guys, we have some liquidation levels right here sitting at around $105,700 and around $106,000, which should be paid attention to. Below that, we don't have significant liquidity right now below $100,000. All right. Towards the upside, we have massive liquidity from $110,000 all the way to $113,000. All right. Now, guys, moving on to some altcoins, we have TON breaking out today. And right here, you can see on the higher time frame, we have a nice WXY finished pattern right around here. So naturally, guys, we are looking for some impulsive moves towards the upside. And looking at it on the 4-hour time frame, we have some crucial resistance to basically clear, and that resistance is going to be right around here. So once TON actually flips $3.5 to $3.6 into support, breaking this resistance, doing something like this, that is when I would be very much interested in a long setup targeting this zone right here between $4.46 to $4.6. Otherwise, guys, this could be some sort of a trap and we might just be coming back down into this region, because this does not look pre-wavy to me, and that would mean that even though this could be an impulse towards the upside in a 1-2, several 1-2s right here and several 4-5s right here, this is your wave 3, but again we are looking for a 3-wave move towards the downside, and that hasn't happened. All right, this was a very sharp move towards the downside, so I'm not interested trying to grab a bag in this region. What I'm interested is, I see some conviction, I see break of structure, and then I target the next zone of resistance. All right, moving on to another token, that is Hyperliquid, because this one has been in massive trend recently, and right now we are witnessing some sort of a move towards the downside. We are already down from around $40 all the way to $33.4. That is a 16% move towards the downside. All right now if you're looking for support, then there is definitely this zone of support sitting at around $32.1. Below that we have another zone of support right around here, which is going to be much more interesting to me as well, and this zone sits between $29 all the way to $27.3. If price comes into this region, that would be a really good long in my opinion. By the time price actually comes back down into this region, your 50 EMA on the daily time frame would also be able to catch up to the price. And always guys, always remember one thing: whenever price moves very quickly towards the upside and leaves the 50 EMA by a very significant margin, and then when you see price coming back down sharply towards the 50 EMA, that is usually a very strong zone of support. On the other hand, if the EMA actually catches up to the price and price does something like this, then there are high chances that price will actually convert this into resistance and flip towards the downside. So this move towards the downside for Hyperliquid is looking very bullish to me. If price comes into this region, my first zone of interest for spot buying would be around $32.1, and in this region between $27 to $29, if price actually comes in this region, I will definitely be buying in spot as well as I will go long. But definitely guys, this is not financial advice, this is just something that I am personally doing. All right, and if you want regular updates about what I am doing with my personal portfolio, then guys you can basically check out our private channels. Hybrid Whales Diligence is for those who are willing to trade meme coins, be it on Solana, Ethereum, Base, Sui, BNB or Hyper EVM. Currently we have some massive discounts, so make sure that you check it out. Apart from that, if you're willing to trade futures with us and get those future trading calls as well on Bitcoin as well as other altcoins, for example, if I go long on Hyperliquid, you will be able to know inside the premium channel. Again, we have some massive discounts going on this one as well, which are going to be live only till the weekend. All right, after that we have the 100x program, which is for the people who are looking to build a spot portfolio for themselves, where you will be also getting low risk, high conviction on-chain bets, which I am currently getting into. So definitely check this out. And if you are willing to get all 3 channels for an absolute steal deal, then definitely check out the lifetime combo, where you get everything for lifetime access, all 3 channels for only $911. So definitely check it out. The link is given in the description section below. Apart from that guys, if you enjoyed watching this video and my analysis on Bitcoin as well as the 2 altcoins that I discussed in this video, then make sure that you drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, then make sure that you smash that subscribe button and also ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all guys, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.